What's up, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over a fragrance that was sent to me for review by a fellow reviewer named Samy Andraus. I'm sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly. I apologize. But the fragrance that I'm going to be talking about today is going to be called Blue Sapphire. I'm going to cover its performance, its scent profile, and if I think it's worth picking up. And on that note, let's get into it. Alright, so just so you guys can see this here, this is the... I'll go over the presentation here in just a minute. First, I'm going to put one of these onto my hand. It's my scent of the day. I just want to get a refresh real quick. Alright, I'm going to go over the presentation of the box along with the presentation of the bottle. Alright, so here you can see that he has his name up here, Samy, along with fragrances down there. It's a nice little box here. I was kind of expecting something to be inside this box. It looks like like this could be where the image of the fragrance would be, like the imagery from the bottle of the fragrance would be in here. On the outside of the box here, there's no indicator of what the fragrance is, which one it is. Like there's no naming on this, so you have to open it up to pull out the bottle to figure out which one it is. But it is a nice cardboard. It's not super thin. In the back here, you're gonna have your ingredients and your warning saying that it's flammable. And down here, you're gonna have the website for where you can buy these. I'll have that link down in the description down below. But like I said, there's not really any indicator on the box for which fragrance this is, which was one of the first things I noticed because it is a cool bottle and it's a cool display. It's also a 30 ml 1 fluid ounce, you see down there. And into the actual bottle itself. And here you're gonna see the Blue Sapphire, the Samy Andraus fragrances right there, 30 ml, and the name of the fragrance right here. Back here, you're gonna have your listed notes, and this you're gonna have bergamot, lemon, I'm not sure how to say the third one, black currant, cedar, pink pepper, labdanum, and leather. You'll also see that this is an extrait de parfum, so it's quite a step up from your EDT or your EDP or even your parfum. You guys have already seen the sprayer on my hand earlier, but I'll go ahead and give you guys another shot. So as you'll see, it's a very wide distribution. So this is gonna be one that you can, either want to have real close to you, or you can spray it far away. So in terms of presentation, this is not the best presentation. It's like I said, it doesn't look quite finished to me on the packaging because, like I said, you can't tell what fragrance it is. So if there's one thing to upgrade maybe with this, it would be the boxing in terms of the display. Maybe have the imagery that you have here in the middle. That way, you can have an idea of what you're reaching for. But I do like how that on this, it gives me a little cheat sheet. Seeing as Samy is a fellow reviewer, it's a nice little touch. It's a nice little touch for us reviewing that, so that we can reference this when we're talking about your fragrance. But in terms of the scent, primarily what I get is going to be the bergamot and the black currant in the opening. It's very reminiscent of something else to me. About 15 minutes into the wearing, it really started to remind me of something else. Not like Cologne level status. I think it's the black currant that's in there that really peeks its head out and reminds me of something else. After the bergamot, the shine of the bergamot kind of goes away. You're kind of stuck with your black currant, but it kind of turns into something that has that leather accord there. There's some woodiness that's there. So it dries down to more of a masculine woodsy kind of scent with some undertones of citruses. But this again is where it really reminds me of something else. Now the projection of this fragrance probably lasts 2.5 to 3 hours off my skin. Then you get into the performance. The performance in this fragrance lasts all day for me. I mean, upwards to 10 to 12 hours. It really shines basically for about 8 hours. After about the 8 hour mark, it starts to really sit really close to the skin and starts to be time to either reapply. But like I said, in the dry down is very reminiscent of a fragrance. That fragrance being Rose of Elysium. It is not, like I said, it's not an exact clone. It's not an exact copy. There's similar notes to it. I can tell you one thing right off the rip, that this one performs 10 times as good as the Elysium, without a doubt. I'm kind of disappointed in the performance of the Elysium so far. It worked well for me when I sprayed it really heavily, like, I don't know, 10 sprays of it. And on my clothes too, it lasted quite a while. It lasted like a normal fragrance would. But at a price point of the Rose of Dove, that gets me into the price point of this fragrance. From my understanding, it's roughly about 30 bucks at the website, which for this fragrance is a great deal. It has character, it develops, and it's coming from a fellow YouTube reviewer. So for the presentation of this fragrance, I give it a 3.5 out of 10. I'm not the biggest fan of when they make it so you can't tell what it is either on the bottle or on the box. This one in particular, it says doesn't say on the box what the fragrance is. Kind of like how Parfums de Marly doesn't say the name of the fragrance on their bottles. This is kind of how I'm feeling with this right here. But it is nice. It is nice. A lot of you guys don't keep boxes anyways, so Now in the bottle itself, I hope someday that Samy, makes his own design of a bottle and everything. I do like that the bottle, has the name of the fragrance on there. It has, that it's extrait de parfum, and on the back here it has the notes. It makes it really easy for us that are kind of, studying the fragrance and trying to learn. I do hope one day that he creates his own, unique bottle design. And for the grading of this scent, I give this a 7 out of 10. I do wish that the opening lasted a bit longer, because that the opening is very pleasant. Now, the reason why I'm rating it as high as I am at 7 out of 10 is because the dry down is magnificent. It's great. It's very enjoyable, and it leaves a very great scent bubble. This is one that's gonna have some killer sillage, without a doubt. Excuse me, and two performers. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance, guys. This is a 10 out of 10. Like, I mean, especially if you want fragrances that last 10 to 12 hours, this is one to reach for. If you want something that's gonna be a freshie that's gonna be worn off, like an hour after you're out of the shower, don't put this one on. This is not one that you're gonna want to put on. And on my right hand here, I have a second fragrance that he sent me. This is not the same fragrance that I'm talking about today, guys. I plan on bringing you guys another full review of this. Let's go on a limb and say that the grading scores gonna be the same on this box, but the scent is different. It's something different. It's something that's gonna be kind of challenging for me to wear, which I'm kind of excited to do. Kind of excited to bring you guys the breakdown of how that kind of worked for me. In this, I wanted to say thank you, Samy. Appreciate you sending this to me. He reached out to me via Facebook, and saw that I was a fellow reviewer because I was spamming my videos everywhere. I guess he saw that. So thank you, Samy. Like I said, guys, his link is down in the description if you want to check this out. But guys, like I always say, keep it gent and love your scent, and I'll see you all next time.